Good morning, dear students. Today in the class, students, you're going to come across a very unique term, momentum, which is actually used to find out the quantity of motion contained in any body. That means the amount of impact any body will produce on another body is determined in the terms of mass and velocity of that particular body. So students, this term momentum has a numerable number of applications in the field of automobile, aircraft industry, in the field of sports and various other applications is based on this term which is momentum. So now with the help of an aircraft which is the heaviest or which is the lightest aircraft, which is of 162.7 kg, that is BDJ5, is traveling with a velocity of 80 meter per second. Okay, so we have the mass and velocity of this aircraft. Now this bird, which is Kori Bustard, which is the heaviest bird, flying bird, it has a mass of 18 kg and is traveling with a velocity of 80 meter per second. So based on the mass and velocity, we can easily determine the term momentum, because the product of mass and velocity is termed as momentum. And the higher the momentum of any body, the more the impact it will produce on another body, like the skyscraper, Eiffel Tower. So students, now if we calculate the mass, product of mass and velocity of both these objects, bodies, that is aircraft and this bird, the momentum of the aircraft will come out to be more. So that is why the momentum of the aircraft is more. So you can calculate it in your copies. That's 162.7 into 80, and 18 into 80 will be the momentum, that is P. So we determine the momentum as P is equal to m into V. Okay, and mass is in the terms of kg and the velocity in terms of meter per second. So the unit for momentum will come out to be as kg meter per second. Okay, and m is the mass of the body and v is the velocity of the body. So students, now we understand that the momentum of this aircraft is more, so you must be traveling with a much more faster speed as compared to this bird. And if we compare the impact the both the bodies will produce on this Eiffel Tower, the skyscraper, the aircraft will produce a more amount of impact on this Eiffel Tower because it has more momentum. So students, you must remember the famous incident of 9/11, when the terrorists attacked by the aeroplane, by the aircraft, they collided the aircraft in the World Trade Center. Okay, it was a very such incident we can't forget ever. But so for that we can understand that the momentum term has a lot of applications in the field of automobile, aircraft, to know the amount of impact any body will produce on another body with its mass and velocity. So the product of mass and velocity is known as momentum. So the students, the momentum is a vector quantity and its direction is same as that of the object's velocity. So suppose this is the direction of velocity, so the momentum direction will also be in this direction, and it is a vector quantity and it is determined by direction. It can be negative as well as positive. Okay, so students, in the next class we will be discussing about Newton's second law, based on which I will be bringing you various examples and presenting you various examples based on which we are going to learn about Newton's second law. And in it also the term momentum will be used, because the rate of change of momentum is known as force, which is the Newton's second law. Okay students, so please calculate the values of the momentum both the cases and tell me how much momentum which body has and which will produce more impact on this Eiffel Tower. So it should never happen such, but we are considering anything that happen in this world at the present time, in this iron age. The people's mind has become very fallen, so they can do anything. We should be very careful about our mind, and we should learn the art how to control our minds. Okay, so this such a incident will never happen again as happened in the World Trade Center in 9/11. Okay students, so thank you students, thank you very much. Please watch it attentively to understand this very unique term, that is momentum. Okay, thank you students.